You guys are like, home base for lesbians.
Well, how are we home base for lesbians?
There's a big lesbian scene. Is that what you mean?
No, yeah.
Out
Are
here.
you kidding me? The Mijami lesbians are the mecca. I love to mate with a Miami lesbian.
But they mostly come from here and they move to Miami.
Yeah, I guess the content creators.
Either
But
way.
as far as like supreme hot women that you would want to stay in bed with for a week, definitely a lot of them live in Miami.
Honestly, I grew
me.
up watching Ariel. Do you guys remember the content creator Ariel? She collabed with Amber's Closet.
I love Amber's Closet.
I love Amber's Closet too.
You're so in the know, dude. You're so in the know, dude. It like tickles me how deep in the culture you are.
I'm locked in.
You're locked in. Welcome to Wrong Sauce, baby. Drip, drip, drip. Feliz Navidad. Happy holidays. Today, we have Melztube, a content creator in this beautiful, beautiful queer landscape. She also does some picante películas. And for those of you that don't speak the Romance language,
Google it. They should Google it.
yeah, you know
have
what,
to.
Tallulah?
Google it.
Find out. Learn Spanish. Duolingo, baby.
Yeah, Duolingo. Shout out.
Anyways, please welcome Melztube.
Hi, guys. I feel like it's taking me climbing so many mountains just to get here. But I'm here because I promise you guys, eventually you were going to see me on this side of the internet. And bitch, I made it.
She made it, baby.
We are so excited to have you here. Tell us what you're known for out here in these streets.
So I produce comedy corn.
Comedy corn.
I also start in big companies like Brazzers.
Oh, Brazzers.
You know the industry, huh?
Well, no, but
But yes.
I've seen a few,
Few films.
películas.
Películas, yeah, a few films. We'll call them films.
I've seen a few films myself.
Okay. And when you say comedy corn, what are we talking about? How do you infuse the two?
Basically, I'll be like a girl that's worked a billion jobs and then I need extra cash. And then one thing leads to another in the movie. Or, I'm just like doing crazy things. Like I just put fantasies into play.
Is Stuck in the Dryer considered comedy corn?
Yes.
Okay, so that's good. So, oh, help, I'm stuck in the dryer.
I'm like visualizing it.
They're stuck in the dryer. And they're like, can you help me?
I see. I can't handle this. I can't fucking do it. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm locked in again. I can't do it.
That's great. It's great. If you take it down at some point in the episode, it's fine.
I'm just going to do this. That just feels
That's fine.
better.
That's fine. That's
Sorry,
fine.
family.
No, that's
Anyways.
good. Tallulah's just 1 point shy, and that's all I'm going to say.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Gosh.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I didn't know that you could infuse the two, but honestly, I love it. Like from what you're describing. Also, like, what do you get these ideas, or like, do you sit with your friends and talk about stuff? Because I feel like if you and I were to sit down and think about like scenarios, we could probably come up with some good ones.
I always wanted to be a director of films.
Yes.
These kinds of films. I think I could bring great things to the space.
I think you could too.
I think you could too. Your gear here is amazing. Do you know it's like so not common to run into women in the space of content creation and not know about anything. Like I have a collab coming up on the 14th. I'd be scared. I'm like, are they gonna bring a tripod at least?
Do they not? People just come like completely unprepared.
Yeah, people do come unprepared, but that's yeah.
For as a Virgo,
It's not possible.
Virgo.
Yeah.
What's your
Go to-
zodiac?
I'm a Capricorn.
say you get things done. What are you?
Virgo.
I'm an Aquarius, but I'm a Taurus moon and I'm a Virgo rising.
Okay, I thought you would be a Virgo because you got excited about Virgo, but you are a Virgo. It's just one of the
Because
three.
you think no one gets excited about Virgo. Is that what you're? Was that
I don't.
was it a low key diss?
It's the Capricorn.
Yeah,
It's the
it was a low-key diss.
Capricorn.
It was a
Yeah, I
low key
like
diss.
Virgo.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah.
You're the only Virgo I like.
Shout out.
There's actually another Virgo that I despise. Anyways.
So, okay, working in this industry, do you more like to work with companies, or do you like to do more of your own content?
Yeah, I think owning my own content's really the route I go. It's fun to break into the pro company at times throughout the year because you get to do commercials and it's just a great extra source of marketing to bring to your page.
Where do you get paid more?
Monthly, I make more off my own link than I do off company. But companies do pay pretty good. And the more you're with them, the more they go paying you.
That's good.
Okay, but basically that's just marketing so that it can market your own page and you can make more of your own money.
Yeah, and oh my God, I have a story to tell you guys. I'm going off rails, but it's such a good way to network too because by the grace of God, when I took my first pro booking,
Shout out Dios.
shout out God, I actually got in connection with two of the most connected people, and that's why my career went so far. Shout out Lil D, shout out POB Lucky.
You never know who you'll meet.
Listen, and always give thanks to the people that helped you along the way. We're big believers in that. And we always say we're going to make sure we remember who was there for the rise.
Do you have like, I almost want friends. I'm going to. Do you have friends who, like, how do you feel about this? You're posting your content, whatever. You know, it's like, we all know this. It's free to repost a friend. It's literally free. It costs nothing. Mm-hmm. Do you take a mental note of the people that do not repost your when you are like doing an event or you're making an appearance? You don't pay attention? Oh, my God.
I get so many notifications.
I pay attention.
And I'm not glued to my phone most of the time. I'm either with my girl or like at the gym.
Well, now you get so many. And honestly,
That's
you know,
true.
it is hard to keep up. But I'm talking about at the very beginning, right? Stages where you're really trying to like make a name for yourself and kind of push it out there. You know, do you note which one of your friends are supportive?
No, but being in Miami in the business world, especially with modeling and agencies, you can really tell who like gives plays to who. And then you sit back because it's like, bro, I just asked you for that play 2 months ago. Why didn't you run me that play? That's f***ed up. But then at the same time, I don't know the financial situation of another model. At the end of the day, I'm always straight because, I don't know, I put myself out there. So I don't really need people to like give me a plate all the time. Like I would really like go to a pottery class and make it myself.
Yeah, totally.
It's very go-getter mentality.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. It's like, I don't need anybody. I'll make.
Yes. It's good.
It's good, yeah.
It's a very good place to be.
Yeah, you're better.
I'm spiteful though.
Yeah, I was going to say you're better than us because we're spiteful. We take mental notes.
I remember.
It's like a hit list.
You're not coming on the plane.
Yeah.
You made that bed yourself. That's how I feel.
And then because here's the thing, once you make it to a certain level, maybe they want to get in the green room or they want to get into the event that you go to.
Or the tickets.
I had a friend call me to be like, hey, why didn't you invite me to this thing? And it's like, where were you on the likes?
No cap. That's so embarrassing. I could never see myself as reaching out like, oh, why didn't you get me into that room?
It's weird.
I'll ask nicely, hey, can you get me into that room? And it's like I'm always like counting the favors I ask from people. Like I never will ask for 3 favors in a row or 2. Like I'll
Absolutely. That's just like I think that's like a polite thing too. Some people have no problem.
No, they don't. But you know when I don't mind is when I can give you a favor. Like I know I'll be like, hey, do me this. And then I know I can do this for you. And we could be even and we're square. Because I don't like to like owe anything.
But we view it that way. But I know that like, look, one of my friends ask me for things like that. And if I can do it, I have no problem. But if they ask literally like 20 times, I feel like it would take a lot of times for us to even recognize like what's going on because we're excited and it also like feels nice. I don't know. I like want to do good for my friends, but like only when you support me while I'm like, you know, a piece of turd, like, you know, a while ago.
I always say like, if you get into a car accident and you're maimed and you can't wipe your own ass, would they wipe it for you? No questions asked, duty and all, no glove maybe? You don't know. Like some do and some won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who I'm calling.
Me too.
Yeah.
Do you have like a list of people that you know would like really be down for you?
Yes, I've been going to Schmesh Worker Convention since I turned 18 and networking with people and like I've just collected individuals. And at the time I didn't know it, but they were like Corn nominated, Corn won. awards.
Big wigs in the industry.
Yeah, and they kind of just blessed me. They were like, "Yeah, I'll collab with you," or like, "Here's some game. If you do this, this will go in your favor."
Do you think that you got those favors because you're attractive?
I mean, I'm like 4'11", and I'm surrounded in an industry of models. Like, I'm here fighting for my life.
Oh my God, no, I'm like, you're so
Really?
pretty.
I'm
I
like,
like
you're
can't
so.
imagine.
I feel like you could really carve your own lane.
I think so.
I think so.
That was never my goal. My goal was to be the biggest stripper of this generation.
I love that.
I was training so hard during pole.
Yeah.
I started working at these clubs that like the chairs were literally like made out of wood. Like this is better wood than the chairs. The VIP rooms were
We
like
sprung for this, yeah.
this
we
is beautiful. This is beautiful. But like
Wait, hold on. You're in the clubs. What are you raking in a night at these clubs?
well
Sorry, I love dollars.
It's
I
okay.
love dollars.
so we're gonna talk about the first club. I'm not gonna say its name. We'll call it Peaches. So Peaches, I'd work probably 12 hours and make $600 a day.
That's great money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. I was making nothing.
When you worked at the one in Deltona.
Daytona.
Daytona.
Well, actually, it was Deltona.
Yeah, it was Deltona.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't have much memory, but I do remember that, baby.
I worked at a club also for like a year.
And you were raking in what?
I don't know, dude. Like, I don't even remember. It's like, I want to say, I want to say a couple hundred, but like, really don't think so. I can't remember. I was so high. I ran into a mailbox one time. Like, I was in the.
She was unwell.
I never bought like
Yeah.
actual like pleasers or anything. I was in like cork wedges for like a year. I looked homeless.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get to that into the industry?
So my stripping career started like taking off. Like people started knowing me through my stripper content.
And your biggest nights when you popped off, again, I love money. So what were your biggest nights in that industry?
So day shift, that's actually where I made the most money because I was working at
Really?
the biggest club.
Yeah. If you work at a really big club, I mean, my club was not open in the daytime because it's like no one's there. It's like 3 people. But I know that if you work day shift and it's like a very and I've heard too, Miami and different parts of the South, it's like a show. Like where I was dancing is not like that. It's like disgusting. It was like, just, it was not it.
Flip-flops.
Yeah. But like this is like a show, like Vegas worthy, I've heard in Miami.
Yeah.
And so you were racking in like what a night?
Like 1,500, on a slow night, 800,
What's your biggest night that you came home with?
like 4,000.
It's good.
Day shift.
Day shift is
Yeah.
crazy too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, yeah.
Pop off, queen. Pop off.
I worked really hard. I'd go up 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
How many dances is that? That's like...
Divide 35 by
Yeah, because
4K.
I knew somebody who worked for 4 hours and she was exhausted. Were your knees hurting?
You get bruises, but if you're a professional pole dancer, like you learn how to work around that. And yeah, I mean, I'm really athletic. I stay in the gym. I take my vitamins.
Okay, and just to kind of paint a picture, because you identify as a lesbian, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so what is your type in a lady?
So honestly, like I really like femmes, thems. Like with the masculinity, like it just doesn't really like explode for me.
Yeah, there's no explosive energy in your nether regions.
I wish it would have been so easier.
Really?
Yeah, I would have probably got married with my first girlfriend.
So your first girlfriend was a masked lesbian?
She was actually a femme lesbian when I met her, and then she started converting into mask, and so did I, to be honest. I had a very like throughout the first couple years of me being out, I was like full blown like borderline butch. Like I always had straight hair.
Stripping and butch.
No, this was okay. I'm talking about middle school. Like I was always out like with girls.
With like femmes or like you throw a little butchie in the mix.
The thing is that these girls were kind of young, so they didn't really identify as masculine. I caught them on their feminine era. And then when they went on to high school, like we separated from schools and stuff, then some of them turned like really hardcore masks.
Can you smell that they're going to turn? I remember, I only asked this because I mated with a girl one time. And you thought she was straight, but you knew she'd been with, I knew she had been with girls. And once we, got down and dirty, I just smelled it on her. I was like, you know what? You are a really pretty femme right now. I was like, but wait a year and you're going to shave your head off and move to San Francisco. I just created a scenario in my head. Shockingly, the prophecy came true. And that's exactly what she did, is she shaved her head and she moved to San Francisco and became a big butch lesbian. That actually did happen. I don't know if I manifested it for her.
You might be a witch.
No, dude, you're the witch.
You might also be.
At that time, I was more dialed in. I was more tapped. But yeah, I smelled it. You couldn't smell it on him? Oh, okay.
Interesting.
So what happened when the club came around? Like, did you have girlfriends while you were working in these clubs?
I mean, there was girls, like my coworkers, that we'd click and we'd like either see each other outside the club. But the thing is that all those girls it's hard to find a true lesbian in the stripper world that aren't like really attracted to masculine. Because like I have my masculine side, but it's at home. Like that will never come. I don't anymore. Like that's just me in my home.
Okay, so at home, you're
And it's
like...
more like an athletic thing. It's not like a full-blown like jeans or anything. It's just like joggers. It's like baggy clothes.
And like a sports bra. Okay, bandana. Okay, I'm just trying to paint a picture. Okay, so how do you, like in working in the corn industry, you meet a girl, right? And I know you're with somebody right now, and we can use her as an example, but essentially you meet a girl, you're like, hey, I'm a lesbian. So by the way, I do this thing. Like, how do you introduce it when you're first meeting another lesbian out in these streets? Do you do it first date? Do you do it
First date.
You do first date.
Because I tried hiding it before. Okay, so the first girlfriend that I had lasted 4 years. So she really saw it develop.
Right.
And then we broke up. I was single for like 6 months and I dated other girls and I wouldn't tell them. And then later on they'd find out and it'd be a problem and the trust wasn't the same. And then I'd just be like blocked because like you're not trusting me anymore. And it's like, I mean, I feel you, but at the same time,
We're not going to fix this now.
yeah. And
It's
then,
broken at that point.
Yeah.
yeah, when you see someone get like gangbanged on the internet and it's your friends, she didn't even find it. They didn't even find it. They'd be like,
It'd be like me sending to you.
yeah, they'll be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yo, this is the girl I'm talking to. I'm like feeling her for real. And then their friends be like,
This her?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't have any issue with that. But what I have an issue with is not saying what it is from day one.
I wouldn't say it from day one after my first long-term relationship because I was just, it ended so bad. And like, you know, when someone's like favorite porn stars DMing you and like their favorite rappers and all that, it gets difficult, you know what I mean? So like being bashed for like something you can't control, it just left me in a weird place where I'm like, now I don't want to tell people what I do because I don't want to go through that feeling again. But then I learned my lesson because it did not go good lying. And then I met my spouse now, and day one, I just told her the truth. It's actually hilarious because you see her now. She used to be a butch when I met her.
You turned her out.
Well, yeah, because she was dating girls before, but she was only dating like pillow princesses. And then I come in and I'm like, okay, like... And then over time, I was just like, my kinks, like my desires are really for like lingerie and stuff.
You like to see women in lingerie. Mm-hmm. That's what you're really into.
Yeah.
And now, do you pay for the lingerie for them to put on? Or do you expect for them to buy themselves lingerie and put it on?
The thing is, even for my first girlfriend, she didn't wear boxers. She wore like lingerie.
Okay. And now, just a question, right? Because you seem super lesbian and super hungry for muff and everything that the labia provides. And you work in the corn industry. Mm-hmm. So lesbian to lesbian, how do you get in that space where you're like, I'm just going to go get banged out by a bunch of dudes Like, I get that it's a job, but like, what do you have to do mentally to prepare yourself to get into that space?
I really get into character, whether it's stepsister, whether it's whatever the character is, I am that character for that amount of time on set, and I just have to play my role as best as possible so I can continue to get booked and people can keep tuning in.
But you're
Yeah.
basically like, this isn't me right now. This is this role.
It's kind of like you know when you put on the stripper heels and you become a different
Yes,
person.
100%. Yes, it's method acting. That's
Okay,
what you're
it's
saying.
essentially, okay.
I genuinely think it's like God's timing, because for him to put me in the club life and really into that, like, okay, if you don't put that mask on today, like, you're not gonna have any money, and like, what are you gonna do? You have to put gas in your car, you have to help your mom with the lights.
So it's like you put the mask on and you go to work.
Yes.
I'm making another person behind a screen happy and stay on earth for another day. Like, I know it's corn addiction.
Well, it's not, doesn't have to be addiction. I watch corn. I'm not necessarily addicted.
Correct.
Yeah.
But don't you feel relieved after, and you're like, okay, now I can go about my day-to-day life normally?
Oh, I love it. I'm pro corn. I'm a big fan of the space.
Yeah, there's manifestation methods where you're
Sex magic.
I
Yeah,
heard.
we talked a lot about sex
I
magic.
just learned about
and,
this.
Yeah, I put her on game about sex magic. You know, interestingly enough, I don't use corn when I'm doing sex magic. I just don't.
I feel like it'd be distracting.
It is,
trying this
because when
again.
I'm trying to manifest and using sex magic in my manifestations, I don't want whatever energy is in the actor's sphere to muck up my true visions of what I'm trying to achieve in the situation. It's just when I want to be like my nasty little deviant self that I look at corn.
That's crazy that you say that as a Virgo, because shout out Bougie.
Shout out Bougie, yeah.
She's this Dominican Virgo that I met in middle school. She used to do exactly verbatim what you just said.
Sex magic.
And it's crazy because you guys are both Virgos.
Sex magic Virgo vibe.
It's powerful stuff. And I'll tell you, when I wasn't really, because I do it daily, it's a daily practice. And that's true, that's a fact. And when I slip on my game, because I had a little situation where I was unwell a little bit ago, and I wasn't doing my manifestations daily. And I will say the pod was slipping. And
I was gonna say-
baby. You had a baby. I wasn't. And me and Tallulah together are really quite powerful. I was doing my magician ways, and you were doing your freaky witch stuff, and we were really, you know. Then we both fell off, and it kind of flatlined. And now we've kind of come back, and we've seen a spike. Also,
is
we
true.
had a clip about how people hate men, but and that really popped off for us. But yeah,
It's powerful.
yeah, manifesting is really powerful. Did you manifest anything that's going on in your career right now?
I manifested this
You manifested it.
here. It took me a while to get here. I would come to LA and go to like lesbian coffee shops, sit around waiting for a lesbian influencer to come.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that. And I love that you are like speaking it into existence. Like, what do you see now for like the next chapter of your career in this world?
I just want to hang out with the gays, lesbians in
Yeah.
particular. And I want to keep making my movies to make people happy.
When you're doing scenes, do you do scenes with mostly men, or do you do them also, like, have you done them exclusively with women? And what do you prefer?
Yeah, I've had like groups with women and stuff. It's super fun.
Okay. Do you find that it's like very realistic? I always watch corn with women and I'm like dissecting it too much, so I don't really like to watch women corn. I know it's a subsection that you love.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I know you do.
I think it's like I don't love like I think I don't know, the corn that I've seen when it's like man and woman is just like usually pretty rough. I like
I
don't
know, I
love
like
that.
it. I like it.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm interested in many things.
Sure.
But for me it's like I feel like it's just more like gentle. I'm like, "Oh, and also women are very hot."
Women are very hot.
Yeah.
So what if you got into the space with real queer corn artists? Do you think there would be any jealousy with you and your partner if you were like hooking up with the hottest of queer individuals doing these like really realistic scenes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my spouse prefers me working with men than with women. When it gets with women, it's more like, when are you gonna be home? Are you done yet? So it's not that I avoid it, but there's also like in the corn industry, girl doesn't rate as well as boy girl or boy even girl. There's so many subcategories that do better than just girl that you can break into for more income.
And once you're done with the movies, like, is there a ritual that you do like after you're done to kind of like decompress?
Yeah, I have my girlfriend sit on my face for like 5 hours afterwards.
Okay, that's what you do. You get home and you're like, babe, I need to taste that sweet, sweet goodness.
Yeah.
I need to remember the lesbian life.
Yeah, because it's like you're being edged all day at work and then you come home and it's like, yay, it's time.
That's so interesting because usually, and I have so many different friends that work some in that industry, some in other industries, and they
Parallel
always,
industries.
parallel industries. And they always say that it's the last thing they want to do when they're done with work is pop off and explode.
Damn. I wish I was like that too, but
Everyone's different.
Yeah, like you just got to be you.
especially when we know we're not going to have to work for like a couple days. We don't be getting out the bed. And I just got like my first nice condo. I used to live in like algo que se parecía al caserillo. El
¿Qué se
caserillo.
parece qué?
El caserillo.
What's casericho?
Have you ever heard like the PR people or like people in Hispanic cultures where they like live in los caserillos? It's like open and they're like drying clothes outside. So I was living there after my mom's house. I grew up in not such a nice neighborhood.
The barrio.
Sí, pero like I didn't know because my mom just like gaslit me my whole high school life. She's like, we're not poor. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't see this house you're living in? Come on, girl. Come on. And then I go back to my story. I'm like, okay, so I'm wearing last year's Vans because she's like, because I'm working and I can't take you to the mall. Obviously, she's a Virgo too.
I love this.
She's like, not because we can't afford it, because I don't have time. I'm busy. Yo,
I'm
the
working.
gaslight is
good.
epic.
That's good.
So I just moved into, not great because it doesn't even have an elevator, but I'm happy. I see myself there for a while.
Hell yeah. So you just
I
got
love
yourself a nice condo.
And like, I'm always like, babe, let's go out to a pool. She'll be like, nah. And then I'm like, all right. And then we end up like smashing for like mad days.
So after you film like a pretty intense scene, do you take a couple days off?
No, my girl doesn't let me have days off.
No, I just mean like in like doing scenes like for work. Like you
Yeah. I don't think my muscles could take the girlfriend scenes, more girlfriend, then more scenes. I'd get pretty sore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you incorporate any like stuff with your girlfriend on your private content?
Yes, but only on soda.
I don't know what that is.
Have you guys heard about
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Chatter and soda are the same thing? It's just different companies. So
Sure.
we go live on soda from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. is my shift. And then we go live on her account from 7 p.m. to like 2, 3 a.m.
Do you split the earnings?
No, I keep my shift and then she keeps her shift.
Okay. What's a better shift?
Sometimes she makes more money than me. Sometimes.
And now when you guys are like, hey, babe, let's go take a vacation. What's the dynamic in this relationship? Is there a dynamic? Who's footing the bill? Like, no, it's like
We go
split.
50-50. And
50-50.
then like if she can't, like I'll get it. Or if I can't, she'll help. But I don't believe in taking care of someone at a full capacity because I've done it before. But then I went broke. If you do that in a relationship, you're just teaching her and condoning that behavior of being lazy. And plus, my partner, like, she doesn't even allow herself to let me take care of anything too much. Thank God.
It's like a trade-off.
Before you met up with your partner and you were looking for somebody to kind of settle down with, what were the things that you were looking for in a partner, in a lesbian mate?
Definitely a lesbian.
That's it. You're like, oh, you checked the box. You're a lesbian. Cool.
No, I wanted her to have a nice work ethic. I wanted her to be able to like have long hair, take good care of herself.
What do you like about the long hair?
You can pull it.
Okay. That's what I was thinking, but I just was wondering.
You wanted confirmation.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess my mind went there.
And I don't know, I wanted to learn more about the world. There's so much like submissive and dominant roles. And that's why me and my partner connected so well, because she studies kinks. And like I have kinks, and that I wanted to learn about like why do I want these things? Like no one else around me knows why, or no one else feels this way towards certain things.
Sometimes people are just called to what I like to call the lesbian dark arts. Some people, it's just born inside of them, and you don't know where it comes from. It's just a wonderful angel that lives inside of you.
I felt like I was cursed. I felt like I
No,
was
it's not
cursed.
a curse, it's a gift.
I felt like
It's
I
a
was
gift.
cursed.
It's a gift and a blessing.
I was practicing BDSM without even knowing that it was BDSM in my previous relationships. I just knew that I had this desire to truly like inflict pain.
Oh, so you're like a sadist,
Sometimes, not all the time.
just on Tuesdays.
Taco Tuesdays, you feel me?
Yeah. Just on that Taco Tuesday, baby. Yeah.
I'm a really big switch. Like, I'm a really big switch, to be honest. Sometimes I'm like 100%, not even 100%, like 80% sub, 20% dom, or like 90% dom, 10% sub. So it's like, it really depends on the mood.
So you like to dom like every once in a while, like special events, maybe Christmas.
No, it's like 5 days out of the week dom, maybe 2 days. Like, it's very
Oh, it's weekly.
Yeah,
Okay,
because I'm a switch.
cool. So do you ever see yourself leaving the industry, or do you see yourself being in this industry for, forever, the end of time?
I'm going to be in this industry probably to like probably have like gray hair.
Till my flaps fall down.
You love
Yeah.
it.
I love that.
it.
Yeah.
Who is that girl like Camila, who is doing her, picante stuff?
Camila Rajejo or something like that. She's Brazilian.
Yes, and she is netting, I believe it's 1.5 to 2 million a month on her content. It makes me want to get into the space, honestly. If you told me, hey, Tip, if you got your body right, you really went fitness mode, and you too can make 1.5 a month, like I'd start tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's
Something
first
for
of all,
everyone.
I think you're pretty fit.
You are.
You are too kind.
I think
You are.
I think you guys both have amazing bodies, and if you decide to go
That's very
the
Wow.
clean route, it'd be
Wow.
amazing for you guys. You guys do an extra source of income as is.
Listen, I would do a lot for $1. Let's be clear.
We both would.
Yeah, we like,
And I have.
and
And she
to be clear, and yeah, that's why we are absolutely pro. Do what you want in this space.
I think people don't really also like, there's like everyday people. We have a lot of friends too that work, like their job is bands. And it's like, there's a lot of work that goes into this stuff too. And I think people.
It's a job.
Yeah, people like to minimize it or like, oh, it's the only girl, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you're just, I wish you would try it for one day. You'd make no money, bitch. That's how I feel. A lot of these people say that stuff. And because we see the amount of work that goes in, and you're constantly having to post, you're having to go live, you guys are doing all this stuff.
It's hard.
Yeah. Like I know that I don't have that in me. So like, that's why I wouldn't start, because it's a lot of work. It's constant work. So hats off, baby. I couldn't do it because I don't have it in me.
I'd need an assistant. I could
Yeah,
do it
it's
if I
tough.
had an assistant, because with Camila, she has her boyfriend, and the boyfriend is responsible for posting all the content,
Yeah.
coming up with the strategy, literally posted on. He is the brains of the like marketing operation, and he takes like a cut of it. Which you could take a cut of 1.5. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, me
and
too.
I would just slang my lips everywhere.
I love that. I love women making money.
I love
really
to see
do.
women entrepreneurs. And
too.
it's like, by any means necessary, get your bag, get your coin, queen, like do it up.
Step on a man. That's how I feel.
Oh, wait, guys. I was going to say something, because
Yeah.
you were saying something about like you can't do OF because so and so. I got on this new platform called SEX Panther.
It's also the name of my alter ego. Don't tell anybody.
Shut up, Sam.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. She's joking. She's joking.
Sorry, go ahead.
So there was this lady, and I don't FAT shame. She was somewhere around probably like 280, but she's doing her thing on there, and that's what I mean. Like, if she can do it, friend, why can't you?
There's something for everyone.
Yeah.
Did your mother say, "Hey, you should start an OnlyFans"?
No, my mom, my Latina mother, who also, is interested in $1 and a dream.
Aw.
She was like, I hear about these gals that are making a lot of money online, and you got to get on this stuff. And I was like, I was like, wait, what? And she's like, yeah, I think it's a really good
should do it.
opportunity for you. Step up and
Do it for the family.
Do it for the family. And
Do
I
it
was
for
like,
the family.
And I was like, you know what? I would. It would take too long to build up.
You just gotta know you're gonna make it. That's the thing.
I'd have to know that there's people that are going to pay me. And then honestly, I would do it.
We've seen some failed people do it too.
I'd love to do instructional videos, honestly.
You could do that though. You don't even need to it could be tomorrow. You could do it.
I would love to do instructional videos because I really do believe that there's an epidemic out there. I've said it before and I'll say it again. There is a strong epidemic with you lesbians that don't know how to get down in the bedroom. And shout out Jay Killam, who's really teaching people out there because it's really necessary for you guys to learn your craft. And you know what I think it is? I think it's that you don't take it seriously. I think you do it as less than a hobby. And this is serious stuff. The pleasure of a woman is very serious. And B, what have you. Whatever queer you're mating with, make sure that it is not just good, not just great, but make it extraterrestrial. Make it an experience where they want to return like it's their crack. Anyways, that's all I have to say about that.
Preach.
I think it's about effort, passion, and like devotion to the craft. And you can't just be like a great licker on like that one time. Like, be great every time. Be the best at what you do. I hate people that are lazy.
Yeah, I'm not.
Don't be a lazy bottom. Like, get your shit together. Anyways, I'll stop on my tirade, but that's just what I have to say.
I didn't
about
even
that.
know that bottoming was like you just receive.
Yeah, and praise be to you because that is really important. There are a lot of people that just think that you're just some sort of vacuum of a vessel, and it's like not that.
I will grab the hair. I'm like, girl, if you don't get on your knees right now, like, I'm about to go home.
Well, that's a different energy. That's more of a switch energy. But like a bottom energy, there is an art to it. There is an art, and it's not like you get there. Like, that's not bottom energy. But like there is definitely an energy and a craft to being the best bottom you can be, for sure.
And hallelujah to those girls. I really bless them in the relationship.
Okay, so why don't you shout out how people can find you for our audio listeners?
You guys can find me on Google as Melztube, Twitter, Mel.baby.
Da baby.
Okay, beautiful. And that's MELZTUBE. And we'll put all the other links. You guys can go to our YouTube to find the links. Mel, this has been a wild ride and our extreme pleasure to have you on today.
Thank you, guys.
Loved having you.
Yeah, it was incredible. And shout out to all my my girls from Miami. Yeah, we love you.
Shout out.
Adios, baby.
Adios.